Live on MLB Network, this is Game 3 of the League Championship Series. It's Game 3 of the National League Championship Series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Philadelphia Phillies. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
Well, when you start the series on the road, obviously you'd love to sweep the first two games, but coming out of there with a split is pretty solid too. Now they come home, they've taken back home field advantage, and we'll see if they can feed off this crowd and take control of this series.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2019 Philadelphia Phillies.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two guys who'll get the ball here in Game 3. Now a chance to look at the starting nine for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, if you're pitching, you better look out for Yadier Molina. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat, well, they just go.
Nick Pivetta will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Wow, he was awfully good in his last one. A complete game victory. We'll see if he'll be as good in this one as he was in his previous start.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And let's focus on third baseman Maikel Franco. I think what gets lost in the shuffle, we get it. Offensive force. But he doesn't get enough credit for the way he handles the hot corner. The ability to pick it backhand and come up firing.
Leading off tonight for St. Louis, the third baseman, Matt Carpenter.
First delivery to him on the way. And a swing and a miss as Game 3 begins with a first pitch strike. 0-1. Lifetime in this matchup. He's only 2 for 10. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times.
First pitch, 7:05.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Hernandez fields it cleanly. Throw on to first in time. 1 away.
Batting second, the shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Not a bad night to bring the parka along. 54 degrees at game time. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
Here now the 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Batting third, the first baseman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And stepping in, the power hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay. You want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Oh, 0-1. Here it comes. A swing and a ground ball to third. But this will get foul for strike 2. Just getting started here in Philly. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. Now it'll be the Phillies' turn. No score. A moment now to check out the hometown Phils starting lineup. What's the key for a home victory tonight, Dero?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Adam Wainwright gets the ball in game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Adam Wainwright, we all know Adam Wainwright from having that big overhand curveball. His fastball has kind of come back a little bit. He's no longer 95 to 98 miles an hour. He's 88 to 92. Still has that good overhand curveball, but he really needs that third pitch, the straight changeup, to be effective. You'll know early on if he's getting swings and misses on that overhand curveball. Adam Wainwright could be in for a good night.
Coming to the plate now, Andrew McCutchen. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The left fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
First pitch coming from Wainwright. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here, 0-1. One pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
He obviously found a great feel for that breaking ball while warming up before the game. Leadoff hitter getting 2 curveballs is usually not the norm.
And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Batting second, the shortstop.
Digging in, Gene Segura, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First offering on its way. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
The 1-0 home is chased out of the zone for strike 1.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up, you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
Outside, 2-1. Now here it comes. Won't go after the 2-1 sinker, and it's 3 balls and a strike now. Trouble waiting on deck as Bryce Harper hits next. The 3-1 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, the leadoff man wasn't able to do his job, but the number 2 hitter came through right there with the single, setting the table for the big boys.
Harper.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. Just keeping him close. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And this one will bounce into the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Yeah, some guys have the ability to rise the occasion, while some guys shrink away when it matters the most. Well, this guy is a gamer. He's been on fire since the postseason started, and after that hit, it looks like he doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. Tried to make it home when he shouldn't have, and now they've got him hung up. Comes set, the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. And he can't track it down as this ball falls. He's in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Every manager and every pitcher in the league loves to play with an early lead, and they've got one here. Back-to-back doubles put them up by a run with the opportunity to stretch the lead here with another dangerous hitter set to step up.
Stepping in now, JT Realmuto. And this is right past Molina and back to the screen. The 0-1 offering in the air now out to right field. And Fowler will put this one away to retire the side. One for the Phillies here on the RBI double. Second inning coming up. It's now 1-0 Philadelphia. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
23, Marcell Ozuna.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. No chance to make a play. Let's see if he's okay out there. And looked like he really left himself open after he released, and this ball came back and got him pretty good. And without speculating too much here, it's looking, at this point at least, like he will be able to continue out there. We should hope. The next to bat for St. Louis, Dexter Fowler. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's 0 for 5. He's set. Here it comes. Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Batting fifth, the catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
Stepping in, Yadier Molina, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a ball hit hard toward first. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. And the runner will score from second. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
He was not messing around in that at-bat, looking for a first-pitch fastball all the way, and that's exactly what he got. Nice job to rip it down the line and driving a run at the same time. He'll feel good about that one.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Fowler at third. Molina is at second with nobody out. Bounce to first. Hoskins has it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Into the box now, Harrison Bader. In his career against this pitcher, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Adam Wainwright. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Chopped to third. Franco is up with it. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And the runner is in to score from third on what was not a good throw at all.
The third baseman.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
Here's Matt Carpenter. No balls and 1 strike. Second appearance here. He grounded out to start the ball game. Here's the 0-1. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. McCutchen going back to the track, to the wall. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
This is a fastball away, and you can see him extend those arms, really going with the pitch to the opposite field. And when you hit them down the line like that, you don't have to hit some tape measure job. Barely over the fence is just fine.
Now batting.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. Line drive to center field. And the Cards are going to wind up with extra bases again as they are on fire right now. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Wow, his manager must have a lot of faith in him, and I'm not sure why. He's given up 5 hits in this inning alone, and it doesn't look like it's going to come to an end anytime soon.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball. The 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Harper. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 9 men come to the plate, however. 5 of them score. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Cardinals 5 and the Phillies 1. Leading off the inning, Michael Franco, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Lays off 1-0. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Nope. 3-0.
Yeah, 3 straight balls to start the inning, and it's clear to me he just hasn't found his rhythm out there yet.
Hard hit ball to second, taken in by Wong. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. His career line against Wainwright has been a steady 5 for 9. He also has 1 home run. First delivery to him on the way. This is on the ground over the first. Well, he has some trouble with it, and the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Cesar Hernandez. As the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First pitch on its way. Swing hard liner to left center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Boy, that's something you see often in batting practice. Guys using the whole field there, Dero. I like to see that. A lefty that's just not always full happy.
100%, Dan. The pitchers have gotten so much nastier in today's game that if you're not willing to play with the entire field, you're going to struggle.
Standing in now, Nick Pivetta. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. A 1 pitch on its way. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. Hernandez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. A 1-ball, 2-strike count to the Phillies pitcher. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Phillies strand 1. They're down here 5-1. So here's the cleanup hitter, Marcell Ozuna, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
0-1 the count. And the pitch. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Grounder down the line at 3rd, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Sliced hard on the ground. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
In now, Dexter Fowler. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball 1.
Right back into a good hitter's count now after what was a pretty dreadful second inning. He's got to start throwing a lot more strikes. Quality strikes would help too.
The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Line drive to center field. Pereira is right there, one down.
The catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
So one gone here in the St. Louis third. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Hit back up the middle. And Molina's aboard a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's Colton Wong now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A 1-0 delivery. Ran one in on him there as this is hit softly to third. And they will get no. He's in there. A very close play at first.
Dan, after this infield hit right here, this guy has to be so frustrated. He's been having a rough outing, and he's not discriminating the way he gives them up.
No, he isn't. You know what he's going to do after this one? He's going to go to the movies and watch the movie about himself, the Rocky Horror Pitching Show, because this has been a nightmare.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. And a big hit here with the bases loaded could really put this one out of reach early on. The 0-1 on its way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he misses there. 1-2.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Ozuna, the runner at third. Molina over at second. Wong is over at first with one away. Segura camps under it, and he's got it for out number 2.
The pitcher
in now is the Cardinals pitcher, Adam Wainwright, 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Taken, but called a strike.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, bases loaded. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. 3 left for St. Louis. They're up 5-1. So next to the plate for the Phillies, Andrew McCutchen, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Fielder, Andrew.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike swinging. Chased a high one there. Behind 0-2 now. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Molina gathers. And he makes the throw to first. McCutchen is retired, and there's one away.
For Philadelphia.
Gene Segura standing in. A base hit in his first trip. Here comes the first pitch. And Wainwright able to get ahead with the breaking pitch for strike 1. Grounded softly to the right. To his right, Goldschmidt. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. First delivery to him on the way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order. They're down 5-1. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they wanted to be on the attack from the get-go, and the numbers reflect that, with 7 hits coming in early count situations.
Thank you, Heidi. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Matt Carpenter. And he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about the best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
Popped him up. Franco on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeYoung. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. 5-1 our score as we play the fourth here. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Tried to shoot the corner, and he missed it. 2-2. The 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit sharply, but foul down the right side. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Yeah, and you can take a look at his numbers here. With that 1-out single, he's flirting with a little trouble here again. You'd like to see him find a way to get out of this inning and battle for another inning or so, but you also don't want him to give up a big number.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Paul Goldschmidt. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes. A line shot to third base, and the runner gets back. No double play.
The left fielder, number 23, Marcell.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up big-time RBI man Marcell Ozuna. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Cards leave 1. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Now batting, Rhys Hoskins. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around.
Rhys Hoskins.
First pitch coming from Wainwright. This is foul right side. One ball and one strike to the Phillies first baseman. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
The batter, the catcher.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto. First pitch on its way. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. The windup and the 0-1. Line to the right side. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball at the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot and carve the inside half of the baseball with power.
Two and 0. Swing and a liner. Foul. Now the 2-1. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. He dives, but he can't make the catch. It's a foul ball. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the 3-2 pitch, and that misses ball 4, so it's 1st and 2nd now with only 1 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Odubel.
Into the box, Odubel Herrera. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set, and the pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1.
This is absolutely a huge spot right here. They have to find a way to get something out of this half inning. I don't care if it's 1 run or 2 runs. You have to find a way to at least give yourself a little shot of confidence that you can get back into this one.
In the dirt, and now let's see. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Realmuto on second. Franco at first. 1 gone. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Man, that is the Cardinals' sin for any pitcher, and you never expect a guy of this caliber to make that mistake. Had the hitter down 0-2 and let him off the hook by plunking him. He'll be talking to himself about that one.
Here comes the first pitch. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now a curveball blocked by Molina. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time.
We can't hear it from here, obviously, but I think someone in the dugout just yelled, "Wear it," because that could have been a run.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Nick Williams will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Pinch hitting for the Phillies, number 5, Nick Williams.
Right back to him on the mound. He'll throw home with it, and they get to force it home. Whatever works as the side is retired. Phillies leave them loaded. They're down here 5-1.
Your attention, please.
A new pitcher set to take over, and it's one of just a handful of submariners around nowadays. Right-hander Pat Neshek. Digging in the switch hitter, Dexter Fowler. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Dexter Fowler.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. The catch is made out there by McCutchen, and that's the first out. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. Popped him up. Segura waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Colton Wong. Here's the first pitch to him. Grounded to short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They're up 5-1. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Here's Andrew McCutchen now, and he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
And it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys have stopped worried about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift in the game. That's a big topic of debate.
Yeah, guy's not going to worry about 3 strikeouts if he can add a game-winning hit to that line. Here it comes. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Ready once again, Gene Segura. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Too much dip on the sinker. Laid off for a ball. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Here's Bryce Harper now. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
And this is low, ball 1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Back goes Ozuna, and this one is gone. A home run. A 3-run homer here for Bryce Harper. His 3rd home run of this series. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Now batting.
In now, Rhys Hoskins. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Hoskins behind to count 0-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Hard hit ball to short. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his 2nd base hit of the game.
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2, D-Roll, but something he'd like to get down and bury in the strike zone, no doubt about it.
Yeah, ground ball with eyes right there. Nice job by the offensive player. Just to battle. 0-2's a tough spot to be in. He battled.
Into the box, JT Realmuto. Weak grounder down the line at 3rd. Well, this is foul for the first strike. Now a curveball, but he might have flown open a bit. It's 1-1. 3 runs already home here. To 3rd. Carpenter is there. Wong for 1. Relay to Goldie, and that gets him as well. A double play.
The third baseman, number 7, Michael Franco.
So base is empty now after the double play. And set to go as the 3rd baseman, Michael Franco. Here comes the first pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. Fowler is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. But the Phillies use the long ball here, and they get 3 on this 3-run home run. 5 innings complete. It's the Cardinals 5 and the Phillies 4. So striding forward now, Harrison Bader. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Harrison Bader.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. And now a pitch on the way. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. And as I thought might be the case based on how close that play was, they're requesting a chance to review the replay and decide whether or not to challenge the safe call.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there. And we're going to take another look at it right here. Boy, that's just so tough to tell for sure from that angle. So we'll see what the decision is from the dugout, whether they want to challenge or not.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
The Phillies have elected to challenge the
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there.
The call safe at first base has been overturned.
Jose Martinez is out of the dugout now as it looks like he'll come on and hit for the pitcher, Wainwright.
Jose Martinez.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
You like the modern style of baseball. Here it is. Both starters kept their teams in the game. It's close right now. Now we hand it over to the nasty bullpens. Let's see what matchups are going to take place.
And this is going to find its way into left for a one-out knock.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Matt Carpenter will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. From the stretch, down the third baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Martinez, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Good fight to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Into the box now, Paul DeYoung, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. Gone! Paul DeYoung connects for a 2-run home run. His 3rd home run of this series, and it's now 7-4.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Up next to the Cardinals.
Standing in now, Paul Goldschmidt, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2. 7 runs, 11 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center, but he'll flag this one down toward the alley. Nearly trouble, but instead the inning is over. But the Cards do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run dinger. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's the Cardinals 7 and the Phillies 4. Carlos Martinez enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
For St. Louis, number 18, Carlos Martinez.
Striding in once again, Odubel Herrera. His head-to-head numbers against Carlos Martinez. He's gone 4 for 9.
Herrera.
First pitch of the at-bat. This is on the ground over the first. And that is through into right field for a single.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
In now, Cesar Hernandez. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. Line drive to center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Drew Butera will come on to pinch hit here, and if they don't walk him, he'll have a great RBI opportunity with runners at second and third and nobody out. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. Herrera on third. Hernandez stands at second. No outs. Popped straight up. Goldschmidt in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Soft liner towards short. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Andrew McCutchen. His head-to-head numbers against Carlos Martinez. He has 7 hits in 41 ABs. He's taken him deep once. He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
In today's game, it's seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it. I'd love to see a little 2-strike approach right here. Maybe shorten up a little bit and try and 4-speed something the other way.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Stepping in now, Gene Segura, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Line toward the alley in left center. Bader is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Phillies will have to be content with just the one. On to the 7th now in Game 3. It's the Cardinals 7 and the Phillies 5. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. On to the 7th now in Game 3, but before it gets underway, we take a look at our game summary through the first 6. David Robertson comes on to pitch from the bullpen now in an unexpected move. He's their closer, so it's a surprise to see him here in the 7th.
Robertson.
And now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Marcell Ozuna. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
No balls and a strike to count. Takes this the other way to right. And there's a base hit, so maybe some insurance here to lead off the 7th.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, he'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Here's Dexter Fowler now, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Lifetime numbers versus David Robertson. He's 1 for 3. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more. Fouled off. Popped him up. Hoskins has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
The catcher.
So a runner at first now with
Yadier.
1 away. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
Herrera is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Colton Wong will stand in. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Colton.
Here comes the first pitch. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. The 1-1 home. Line toward right center. Harper is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1 left for the Cardinals. They're still up 7-5. Bryce Harper will stand in as he's accounted for one of the biggest at-bats of the game so far. A 3-run shot back in the 5th that's really energized his ball club. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. His head-to-head numbers against Carlos Martinez. 2 hits in 7 tries. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
Oh, and he misses it.
Well, when you're winning a game this late, the last thing you want to do is give the other team some hope, and that's what this air does. They have a base runner and a chance to make some noise now.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. First offering on its way. And there's a base hit on the line.
Now's a good time for your pitcher to take a deep breath. He still has the lead, although it probably doesn't feel like it. So he can't worry about how he got into this mess. He just has to figure out how to get out of this mess.
So a crucial moment here, and standing in, JT Realmuto. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a shot to right field, and that's going to be in for a base hit. And no sense risking anything here, as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
The third baseman, Maikel Franco.
Now at the plate, Maikel Franco. His head-to-head numbers against Carlos Martinez. He's 0 for 7. First pitch of the at-bat. A line shot to third base. Tries to dance back into the bag. Not in time to double off the runner.
Now batting, center fielder, Odubel.
Digging in and looking for more, Odubel Herrera. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off you offensively and just focus on being productive.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Ozuna is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. And even with 2 outs now, they decide to hold that runner at third. Coming to the plate now, Cesar Hernandez. And Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. Ozuna is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Phillies leave them loaded. They're down 2, 7-5. Now to the plate, Harrison Bader, 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one.
The center fielder, Harrison Bader.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Herrera's there. 1 out. Jairo Munoz will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Hitting for the Cardinals, number 34, Jairo Munoz.
Swing, and he pops him up. Hernandez shading to his right, and he makes the catch for the second out. And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Matt Carpenter. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. They lead it 7-5. John Brebbia is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 60, John Brebbia.
Scott Kingery will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Wong has it. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Andrew McCutchen, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Now a swing and a chance for Goldschmidt over at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next for Philadelphia.
At the plate, Gene Segura. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Now here it comes. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
Weak grounder down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're down 7-5. Sir Anthony Dominguez enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Dominguez.
Ready to take his hacks again, Paul DeYoung, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. First offering on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. DeYoung in an 0-2 hole here. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss on the fastball. And there's the first out here in the 9th.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout. And with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Into the box, Paul Goldschmidt. Hit the other way out toward right field. Harper has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning.
the left fielder, number 23.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Marcell Ozuna. Last time through was a base hit. First pitch of the at-bat. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They're still up 7-5. Jordan Hicks is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Number 49, Jordan Hicks.
At the plate, Bryce Harper. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
Ready with the 0-2. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Misses, ball 2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
And he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
That's an excellent at bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Rhys Hoskins. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering.
Yep, that ball went out.
Oh, too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Drives it to deep right field. Back goes Fowler. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and we are tied again.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Now batting, pitcher,
Standing in now, JT Realmuto, as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. And he is in at second base, and there's your winning run, standing out there in scoring position with nobody out.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on one swing.
Now at the plate, Maikel Franco. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Popped him up. And Goldschmidt able to put the squeeze on it here. 1 away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well executed pitch there.
So a big spot here, and stepping in, Odubel Herrera, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. Here's the first pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Line drive to center field. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch for the second out.
Now back, second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Striding in, Cesar Hernandez. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. The question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Here's the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. That's wide, 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Ready with the 2-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Now a slider well off the plate, an easy take there.
Here's the game within the game. You have a better matchup on deck. You got a 3-1 count in this situation. Don't be afraid to put him on base and attack the next guy.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Ozuna is under it, and no problem with that one as we are headed for extra innings. But disaster has already struck here in the bottom of inning number 9 as 2 runs come across, and they'll have to work a little longer to try and pull this one out on the road. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, and we are tied 7-7.
Leading off for St. Louis, the right fielder, Dexter Fowler.
Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
Obviously, it's pretty deflating when you blow a lead in the bottom of the ninth, and now you're still fighting in extra innings. But the fact is the game is tied, and a win is still very much a possibility, so they have to play that way.
Fowler behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike. What I can't live with is above the belt getting popped.
He'll try again, 1-2. Shot towards second, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out.
The batter, the catcher, Yadier Molina.
At the plate, Yadier Molina. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And now a pitch on the way. And a bouncing ball, foul. 1 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. Hit high and deep to left field. McCutchen going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Now at the plate, Colton Wong. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Herrera's there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. And we are tied 7-7. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Luke Gregerson comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning.
Number 44, Luke Gregerson. Now catching and batting 9, number 32.
Aaron Altair is going to come in and pinch hit here as he's the potential winning run here in the bottom half of inning number 10. And that misses inside 1-0. Hit hard to third. And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench, and there's your possible winning run on base to start off their half of the 10th.
Love the approach right there to get on base with a leadoff knock to start the bottom of the 10th. They don't want this game to go any farther than this. They want to end it right now. Let's see how the manager plays this.
In now, Andrew McCutchen as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. The winning run is at first base. The 1-0. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Any hitter will tell you that a shot like that just feels different. It sounds different off the bat. See his arms get extended, right arm tucked up against his body, barrel the bat all over the ball, and he smokes it right off the wall at left center. A little more hang time, and that one probably gets out of here.
Stepping in now, Gene Segura. Oh, and this is in the dirt. And they'll tag him out after the break from third. And I'm not sure if that was a missed sign or not, but something certainly went wrong there.
Oh, man, that was a total train wreck. I don't know if it was a straight steal of home or if the batter missed the sign, but it's never a good look to run into an out like that from third. We'll see if that comes back to bite them in the end.
The 1-0. Belted high in the air out to left. Back towards Ozuna. Still going back. Ball game. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. And none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Man, the postseason always seems to deliver big moments, and this was no exception. A walk-off in the final at-bat ends it, and there's bedlam at home plate. Wow!
And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
Nine Phillies have taken a 2-1 series lead. Sir Anthony Dominguez is credited with the win. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies, 9 runs on 18 hits. 1 error. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 42 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Citizens Bank Park, 43,651. The Phillies thank you for attending and remind you to please buckle up and drive home safely.